And as for the first defect, which is cracking of cement board, the cause of the defect is due to excessive exposure from the weather, such high intensity rain and temperature change. The deterioration agent of this defect is due to weathering factor. And as for this element is made from brittle material such sand, cement, and cellulose fiber, it can easily break and crack as well as shrink when exposed to moisture and temperature change. Therefore, it will affect its initial design purpose, which is to cover the water downpipe of that area. And as for remedies, it is highly recommended to change the cement board with a new one and proceed with scheduled maintenance, and monitoring should be done at least as to list the cause of this defect. The next defect is peeling paint of the concrete wall. As it is an exterior wall surface of the building, therefore it tends to be exposed with weathering issues such heavy rain and temperature change. Where the painted area is exposed to high moisture, peeling paint will occur and impair the appearance of the building. When there is a high moisture content around the area, the water will penetrate through the coat of paint and causing the paint layer to be peeled off from the surface. The deterioration agent of this defect is due to weathering factor. And as for the remedies, it needs to be painted with a paint that has high resistance to weathering issues, as well as conducting a proper surface preparation to ensure that the surface is free from dust and inappropriate decorations.
The first defect is this rusting of the handrail located in the University Malaya Built Environment faculty staircase at the staff parking area. This is caused by weathering factors such as exposure to oxygen, ozone, and rain, and also may be contamination by acid rain. The outdoor position of the handrail requires more attention and inspection because it is always exposed to different weather conditions. The effect of prolonged rusting is that the structure will be weakened and the appearance will also not be pleasing to the eyes. Towards humans, rust can stain the skin when in contact with it, and it will also give safety hazards due to weak and deteriorated handrails. Rust also harbors the tetanus bacteria that can spread within a person's body. Examples of solutions are like sanding methods, which removes the rust from the surfaces, while rust converters converts the rust into protective barrier that can also be painted. And after the rust is removed, painting the affected areas will allow coverage and resistance to further rusting. The second defect is water leakage. It is also located around the parking space of Faculty of Built Environment. The possible cause of the water leak is from the faulty valve, and it could also be because of high pressure of water in the tanks or clogging of piping system. The constant flow of water creates molds on the surface of wall and floor, and it lowers the appearance quality of the facade. Moreover, water will be wasted. So the constant moisture causes safety hazard to passersby because it makes the path slippery. As for the solutions, it would be best to identify the conditions of the water tank and remove any blockage that causes the overbearing pressure that can cause the leak, as well as replace the valve.
The first defect that I found out is floor tiles pop out, which is located at Studio Level 7 Mercu Alam Bina. I have using a ruler as a tool to measure the floor. As you can see, the left side of the tile is popped out, and this causes the floor tiles is not on the same level. When we see from the right side, we notice that the floor tile is popped out above 1 cm. The agent of deterioration is temperature change and also human cause. The temperature increases causes the substrate to contract and also expand. And when there is improper installation of tiles, for example, there's no gaps between tiles. So when the temperature increases, the movement of the substrate will cause the tiles move. So if there's no gap between the tiles, it will cause them to pop out. Solution for pop tiles is remove the entire floor tiles and reinstall again. Make sure there is gap between tiles to avoid any pop tiles happen due to the movement of the substrate. For the second defect, which is damage on partition wall, is located at Level 5 Studio Mercu Alam Bina. I'm using the ruler as a tool to measure the size of the hole, which is 10 cm. The agent of deterioration is human caused, which is a heavy object hit on the surface of the partition wall and cause a hole form. Solution for damaging of partition wall. The first step is to clean up the hole and remove excess plaster around the hole. Next, place a plaster patch over the hole. Now, we will fill the plaster patch with a smooth coat. Start from the center and push outward. Make sure the smooth coat is spread evenly. Next, using a fine sandpaper to make the surface smooth. And this is all the solutions for repairing a hole on partition wall. Thank you.